In my previous videos, I've been talking about storing the content, writing the content, managing the writing of the content, all about the creation of the content and about my process. Now we're getting into the fun stuff. This is the things I really enjoy doing. I love to create visualization that reinforces the message. So what I'm going to show you is Designer by Microsoft. You can find this at designer.microsoft.com. And I'm going to create an image that will draw attention to the article that I'm going to publish. First, I'm going to ask Copilot to create that for me. And I'm going to use something called the image creator. So I'm going to go down here and I'm going to say, for my image creator, I'm going to choose to generate. And I'm going to have it go into the image creator, and using a description, I'm going to ask it to create an image. This one says a penguin wearing a t-shirt from the 1970s. So this is going to say Copilot on it. So let's see what we get. So this is perfect. This is the right style that I'm looking for. It has information that I can reinforce with my article. It relates to the article that I'm writing. So it's talking about the use of Microsoft Copilot. Here you'll notice that one of the images, Copilot, is spelled incorrectly and one is spelled correctly. So I'm actually going to choose this guy and I'm going to choose to download it and download it into my downloads folder. Now, one of the things that you may notice is I didn't read the entire prompt, but one thing that I do want to point out is that I have requested that the background of the image is multicolored lights and bokeh. I've also requested a 1970s inspired t-shirt with a plane on it. So what I would recommend is that you use this as kind of a jumping off point to say, I'm going to stick with this general style, and you can become known for that style. So I've downloaded this image into my downloads folder. This is going to allow me to store this file offline, use this in my Viva Engage posting, and kind of become branded along with this particular imagery. So this is a good idea to stay and to reinforce your message with the images that you're using. All right, so now that I've got my image and I've downloaded this image, I'm going to click off of that and I'm going to close this window and show you the next tool. The next one is the Sticker Creator tool. I'm going to choose Try It. This sends me over to something where I can again prompt using AI and make a sticker that I could use maybe to brand every right-hand bottom corner of my video or put it in a PowerPoint presentation. Again, something that would allow me to become known for this particular style and kind of be my logo, so to speak. So I'm going to ask for a middle-aged penguin with graying hair and a beard, and I'm going to ask that they provide that to me in a 1970s t-shirt that allows me to kind of maintain that same consistency with the look and feel that I'm going for. So let's take a look. All right, so I've got a middle-aged penguin here making a video. I like this one. This is a nice sticker, and you can see the back is transparent. I'm going to click on that, bring that up, and I'm going to download that. Now, I've got a little PowerPoint that's ready for me just to reinforce the idea that this has a transparent background and show you how I might use it. So this is PowerPoint. I would make a PowerPoint slide maybe, and I like to use PowerPoint slides at the 16:9 aspect ratio, and that's what I post in my Viva Engage postings. And I'm going to choose to insert a picture from this device, this guy. So now I've got my sticker, and if you haven't done this before, this is kind of cool because you can see the edges around the image there are highlighted in white, and so it looks like a sticker is out there. So I might size that to a little bit smaller and then become known for, this is my logo, this is my PowerPoint. If you see this image on a PowerPoint slide, know that it's me creating this. So my next suggestion to you as you're building your brand, as you're putting yourself out there within your company, is to have an image of yourself with a transparent background. It really comes in handy to have one exactly for things like this, like a PowerPoint slide or even a cover art for your videos. So let me show you how you can do that. I'm going to minimize this guy, and I'm going to close that. Now I'm going to go here, and you see remove background in the designer software again. So I'm going to choose to try it, and I'm going to drag and drop an image of myself into the remove background. So there I am. It really helps if you have a high definition image of yourself so that your profile is as independent from the background as it can be. So I'm going to choose to upload this. All right, and as this is uploaded, you can see it just automatically says, you know, I know that I'm going into the transparent background area, so I'm going to change that up, and I'm going to take some background areas away. So I can also change some of the filters, make this a little warmer or darker, make it, let's see if we can put some sunshine. Oh, that looks better. Let's do a little bit of an intensity change here. You can also auto adjust if you don't have a feel for that. So I'm just going to say, all right, so that looks pretty good. We're going to keep that one, and I am going to select that to download. So when I choose download here, I'm going to download it as a PNG, and then I'll choose download. PowerPoint slide, and I'm going to go and paste this in there. And now you see that the background, where it was not transparent before, is now transparent. Now, this is really, really useful. Like I said, when you're building some cover art, you can make yourself really small. You may want to pay attention to the cutoff arms or the cutoff shoulders down there. So that's a really neat way of making something that you can reuse over and over again, because we're trying to brand ourselves. You can brand yourself with a transparent image of yourself. And my final tip is to use the design creator in Designer. So creating images has never been this easy. You can just use the design creator to create a unique post image that draws attention to your post, again, reinforces your message in your post. So let me show you what I'm talking about here. I'm going to close down my PowerPoint. I'm going to close down this window, and I'm going to go here to Design Creator. This is really great because you could literally take the heading for your post, whether it's a video title or description, or if it's a blog post, and you can paste it directly into the text field here. So I'm going to say create a LinkedIn post. I'm creating a LinkedIn post. The title of it is Receive Rave Reviews for Your Next PowerPoint Presentation, and I'm telling it to use purple colors. So let's see what it comes up with. All right, so part of the fun of this particular prompt and this particular tool is that you really don't know what it's going to come up with. Let's scroll down here. We see a couple things. Let's see, that's pretty interesting. This one's good. So let's click on that one and say, I want to customize the design. Now what this does is it allows me to manipulate the image. I could put a new background there, for example. I can increase the size of the font here. I can manipulate the image as many, many different ways. So I'm going to increase the size of the font. All right, so as I go in here, I can increase the size of this font. When I click on that, I can actually change the font as well. I can crop it. I can replace the background. So if I don't see a background that I like, that I think really informs what I'm looking for, I can click on the visuals area here, and I can say rave reviews. Well, that's kind of like a show. So I'm going to click on this image, and then I'm going to go right click on it and say set as background. And now I've got something really attractive that will definitely draw attention to my post. So I'll go in here and I'll change this font color from black to white so it really pops. I can also try some other font colors if I like. But this is a really, really easy way of creating something that's postable to my Viva Engage, to a SharePoint site, put it in a PowerPoint presentation. The capabilities of this tool for Designer are pretty endless. So those four things are what you could do to create a brand for yourself and socialize that brand. Our whole goal is to be able to share this out with people, have them see what we're doing, draw them in and have colors that attracts them to say, hey, what is that? Let me look at this.